Hello, I'm back. Not gonna play super long tonight, but I'm kind of in the mood to play some Elden Ring, so I'm gonna play a little bit. Last time we finished up some quests, and now I'm gonna try and finish up the rest. Um, Basically, all I gotta do is talk to Alexander, and then there's a few enemies to make sure I've encountered. I guess I don't think that they're required, but while we're in the area, seems like a good idea. So yeah, we were here. This is where Bach was for a minute, then he evaporated. Got everything done over here. Alexander, if that's our first stop, he's like here, I guess, right now. So that's where we're gonna go. It's funny because I was here and I missed him. I don't know how I missed him. Oh yeah, there he is. Across the way. It's so easy to miss stuff in this game. I'm really bad at looking around in games too. Like there can be something on the screen right in front of me and I won't see it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
I don't want to see what he says if we don't help him.
I see. More's the pity. No. I apologize. Don't you worry about a thing. Despite my appearance, I am but a chip of a greater jar. I'll pop out eventually, just you wait.
Pretty good sport about it.
What's that look, good sir? Are you willing to help me out after all? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. No, there's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure.
Come on. Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. I'll pop clean out. I'm sure of it. Come on. I'll pop clean out. Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this. Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before, Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading eastward to Redmane.
Very good. All right. Yeah, well, we helped him. He's a cool guy. Gotta love a big old jar. Now, I guess the remainder of the things to do is maybe fight a knight here. I don't know if I think we may have beat him already. Yeah, looks like we got him. But there is some other stuff over here too. Take care of them eventually. I'm not gonna do them first. This guy was scary the first time I fought him. Trying to get away with doing whatever I want. I have too much health. Okay. It's time to meet a friend.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. Well, your aptitude does appear passable, but one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
It's good to me. Actually, well, I don't know. Yeah, it can be fun to see the alternate text, but I guess it only takes a second.
Yes, I think that would be wise. We must choose our masters wisely. Well, have you... Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle. or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice. Your
Yeah,
appetite for learning is impressive. You make me proud. To have grown little legs so readily. You must have a fabulous teacher. Young apprentice, you are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning? Our art draws upon the powers embedded in Glintstone. But what is the nature of such power? Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life and houses its vitality, while Glintstone contains residual life, and thus the vitality of the stars. It should not be forgotten that Glintstone sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein, a fact lost on most sorcerers these days.
I feel like that line has like a lot of importance that's easy to forget about. But I don't know. Something to try and remember in other parts of the game. I think it's something I forget too. Alright, so yeah, I already learned everything from her for now. Next, let's go kill that troll outside. Two of them, actually. Although I keep forgetting, but I should have changed my set. Ash of War. These two trolls, if you're trying to do early game farming, they're not terrible for that. But ideally you'll get something ranged to affect them. Jump. Dodge right into that. I kind of love that he's doing that. He's making it interesting. Different. He fights differently than the unshackled trolls. Got one. This one, unfortunately, I think is given up because of that, so we actually could have used some help here. Nope, he's coming. Big step he has come to our aid. It's a party here, over here. Like it's... yeah. Getting slapped around. Alright. I think it's... oh, no, didn't stun him hard enough. Let's go out in style. Yeah. Well. Ice spacing is gonna need some work if we're gonna do anything worthwhile in PvP. I think it's just like an axe or something. Yeah, right now it's okay. Or why I drank that. Let's move somewhere else, but for a moment I'm just going to check my... hey, Tempest. Sorry I missed your message there. I had the wrong window open. But I'm doing well. How about you? The castle up there. Some graves here. I think I hear a scarab close by. Well, that's a healing one. Don't really need that too bad. Eagles there. The flower down there, and it has like... this is like, I think, kind of supposed to be your first flower fight. This is like the first one that you can usually run into. I don't know if I feel like beating it. It's kind of like... it's a flower that punches. And it gets pollen everywhere and it poisons you. And it shoots lightning. The lightning will get you no matter what level you are, usually. Oh. I guess I have to pay attention. Dang, I keep trying to do that move, it does not want me to do it. There, that'll be good. It looks cool fighting this at night. I don't know if I've ever fought one at night. And you get Poison Blossom. You get a lot of it. Okay, that's good. Just up here. Ooh. Took my sweatshirt off and it shocked my ears from the headphones. There's so much to do in this game. Always so much to do. There's this guy. He needs help. He needs directions. That way. Gave me a glintstone staff. Let's might need that. Ooh. So there's a larval tier to find. But I don't know if I have the Site of Grace. No, it's okay. So it's east of here. So I set a waypoint. We have not really explored this part yet, so... At least unmark the waypoint, kind of get out of the way, and then go on to fight these guys. Even though I really... Oh, this guy does a lot of damage. The swords are serving us better right now. I just need to equip a better spell. Oh, the archers. Let me go fight them first. I'll get that in a minute. That's one problem taken care of. Like I thought he could get me. He's wrong. That's with the wrong guy. Oh, but this guy... Royal House Scroll. Weird. I don't know what to do with that. So apparently there's a guy here that drops... supposedly drops a larval tier. But I don't think it's one of these guys. Yeah. They're pretty... They're just kind of like zombie guys. And I think if I end up upgrading my weapons, I think a lot of enemies may become pretty easy to kill, but I'm on New Game Plus, so they're supposed to be harder. But I'm only on New Game Plus 1. Maybe it's him. I bet it's him down there. I'm gonna go get this chest, though, before we drop down. Maybe take care of this guy. He apparently forgot that I was here. It's a gentle reminder that I'm here. I love knocking people into stuff. It's great. Great Epi. That's fun. That's a fun name for a sword. Let's look at the lore. See if we can sword lore. Maybe for that too. Oop. Large rapier featuring a thin, sharp blade, commonly used in life or death duels. Like its smaller counterparts, it is made for thrusting attacks and can be used while guarding with a shield. Not the most interesting lore, I guess. Got the glintstone staff. Great axe. We already looked at some of these things. And I better unequip that. There we go. Let's go get that guy down there. If he's dropping a larval tier, they're usually... Well, I guess they're not always alone. That's the side of Grace. So somewhere east of here. So maybe it's that guy. Nope. Oh, yes, it is. That's him. It's always scary when he does that. The bear punches look really cool in this game too. Yeah, this oh, that's not gonna help. That won't help either. Got 3 more healing potions left, which I hope is enough. Well, it won't be enough to help the tree. Jeez, I'm just getting pushed around here. This is an intense fight. Very intense. Yeah. Gosh, that Ash of War really is putting in a lot of work with all the stuns. Fire stuff and strength stuff tends to do a lot of stuns. Yeah, okay, good fight. So, as a reward, we get a larval tear. larval tears have transformative properties, which is why that guy turned into a bear. And there's probably a lot that I don't know about larval tears, but maybe we can look at they're what you use to respec, which makes them very valuable. You can only get so many in a playthrough. So let's see. I think they're key items, and we have 2. Material needed by Renala to grant rebirth. We have not met Renala yet. We will. Now let's get our health potions back. That bear pushed us all the way from. We were up on those rocks and then ended up over here. Let's memorize the spells. Swift Glintstone Shard. Might replace Glintstone Pebble. It's not really. I don't think it's worthwhile. Glintstone Stars. Sure. We'll try it. Glintstone Arc. Okay. And lastly, Scholar's Armament. I think this could potentially be good for a long time. Potentially, but it'll only work on one sword unless I get another staff. No, even then, it'll only work on one sword. So you switch to this. Oh, and I can't use it? Can't use it with this weapon anyways, so I'm gonna unequip it. Well, I'll try and show what it would look like. Say we used like a long sword. And then we buff it. And now it does magic damage. But yeah, sadly it's not gonna work with the big sword. I do not know why. Warrior. So we've gotten a lot of use out of this flame art, but let's change it. We're almost to the point where we should equip Intelligence Ashes of War because of how we're statted. And very soon we're probably just going to dump points in. But for now, you know, I want to do the slam. This seems Space Jam. Let's slam, you know? See what does the most damage. Standard is looking solid. See if magic is... I mean, magic looks good. Magic looks pretty good. I think we'll probably... We should be infusing with magic, but not necessarily use magic Ashes of War. And we'll get a lot more damage. See if I can pick one that I'll actually remember to use too. Roll's Roar. I think this might be worth using. Because it changes your moveset. And I don't think it changes it for when you're dual wielding. Yeah, let's remove that spell since for now. That guy's in a hurry. I don't know if I've now I'm curious. Why is this guy in such a hurry? Oh yeah, it is kind of sad. It's hard to kill them without bringing the horse down too. It's it's a bummer. The next, there is one more thing that I'll get. Yes, the horse will run off. Like the horse won't try and fight you at least. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'll try and just kill a guy at some point. Maybe if I switch to my spells here, 'cause there's a guy on horseback up here, so maybe I can knock him off with the horse. There's some enemies that if you knock him off the horse respawns. It's not doing a ton of damage. Having trouble doing what I aimed to do here. So we may as well just test out our H4. Oh, maybe not. That would have been a fun spot to do it. It's hard to hit people on horseback with a butt slam is what I'm learning. But I think the next place we're going to go to is east of War Master's shack. Although first I may take a quick glance around here. I'm not going to fight a crab. Wait till I level up more to fight crabs. Grab this. I feel like you could stop at places like this where there's just like a random item and just kind of like look around and observe the environmental storytelling. Okay, sounds good, Fennec. I'm reading your comment right now. I'll have to check out Streets of Rage. I'll repeat that when you get back, but I think I've seen some gameplay of it. This guy's still here.
I can tell you want to see it through. Fools will be fools. Fight all the dragons you like.
Well, yeah, we'll fight the dragon without him someday. There's also... I haven't been to this cave yet. And I have not been to the tunnels either. Dang, yeah, there's like... You never run out of stuff to do. I swear. But before this, I want to go to War Master's shack to make sure that's good here. So, time to go eastward once again. The giant there. Maybe I already beat the thing here. No, I don't think so. Something's happening. What's happening? There we go. Oh my god, the ram is attacking me. All the rams are attacking me, okay. And the bats. Oh my god. Well, that'll take care of him. Now this guy, so. This is another magic, sort of magic creature in a way, I think. They are holding the Death's Poker. It's a magic weapon. Wow, I didn't know that did Deathblight. Hold up. These guys are full of surprises. Very mean lad. I don't have to just hit it in the head. I think that's not a great long-term strat here. Whoa, where'd he go? Okay. Oh, panic rolled. Second heal didn't come out. Big slam there. Let's see how our body slam does. We can survive. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, big slam. I don't know how much damage that did. I think it did a lot though. Yes! Beautiful. Great way to end the fight. Wood-feathered branch sword. The talisman, I think, and I do not remember what it does. So I'm gonna run from the dogs. I can. So we killed the Deathbird. We've done everything except for a few just assorted things that... Hey there, Fennec. Welcome back. You just missed a Deathbird. There will be more Deathbirds, but they only come out at night, and they're pretty creepy. So now we're heading to some of these other waypoints that I should just fast travel to, actually. Gate front, sure. I skipped a cave at the beginning here. That's just like a wolf cave. And there's a boss in there. Sorry in advance to the wolves. If we want to be nice to the wolves, we can be. We don't need to. We can leave them in be, but there's a cave around here somewhere. Supposedly. It's am I close? Now I can't open my map because there's enemies nearby. I think I maybe went too far. Yeah, we were here. Now this guy is aggroed, so I can't look at my map. Okay, so it's still got a waypoint there. There's another dog. Hello, dog. Yeah, okay. I had it marked correctly. I just somehow passed it up. Groveside Cave. Almost can level up again. Butt slime was fun, so I guess I'll keep using it. This is the wolf cave. We want to be nice to the wolves, we can. It's gonna get hectic, I think. So I'll drink this. That'll help protect me. But there's... Sorry. Some random assorted things there. Some assorted wolves as well, but we're gonna leave them be. We're gonna go for the boss. Let's see about... It's definitely doing like different damage, I think. But the moveset only changes, I think, if you're one-handing and use Troll's Roar. Beastman of Farum Azula. Which, if I remember right, Farum Azula is... We definitely haven't been there yet. Yeah, we have not been to Farum Azula. So he's just he's a long way from home. But in a way, we may have brought him closer to it. Next, I think it's time to explore a cave. Not this cave, though. woods. This wooded area is not really the woods. That's not an important scarab. Thank you, Tempest. Look forward to seeing you soon, and thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's always nice to have someone to hang out with. Oh, I survived, thankfully. Whoa. I've never seen a lot of the caves have like these two ledges, right? Because all the caves have the similar, has an elevator there, has a ledge here and the ledge here. This one goes deeper here, which is I don't remember ever seeing, and I think it's kind of funny that there's only a rune here. I don't know what his story is. He's just a dude. But yeah, I think we can actually hold our own against these guys now, because we're gonna be able to do magic damage. They don't. You can't do a lot of physical damage to them, or they're very resistant to it. Oh. Yeah, doing a lot of damage for level 10 swords. Well, it's an early dungeon, so. Down we go again. I'm gonna get off early though. Although, I don't know if that was the play. Perhaps. Gonna have to save those scraps for Forville. You know who that is? I'm proud of you. Doesn't sound like he's having a good day. So yeah, we'll have to go back to that other elevator. Because it does go somewhere that we didn't go to. Nothing down there, so. Lever. Okay. So it's time to fight in a small room. Big old troll. Oh, I had so much time to prepare for that, and I still missed it. Looks like slow motion. His attacks are really easy to avoid. Makes me wonder what's going on here. What am I doing? Let's see how good old yeah. Dude, that slam, it does a lot of poise damage too. Instant knockdown. Holy cow. Who can avoid, or what's to complain about? Look at that. My butt does a lot of work in this game. Roar medallion, that's can be useful. You like roaring? Roars are good in PvP as mix-ups. They're definitely handy to have. Something like a butt slam. It's a little bit easier for, well, I don't know. We gotta try it, right? I think that's the fun. You get to try a lot of new things. Let's find a way down if we can. Cave. These dogs feel like the Fallout dogs. I think, like the zombie dogs. I think those are a thing. Yeah, there wasn't very much over here, was there? Surprisingly very little. There's this little shack, and then that's it. I think it's to sort of, you know, I guess it sets a precedent. It forces you to go back and then go up this elevator, and then hopefully spot that, which is where you're supposed to go. Which is good. The only thing I'm missing in this area, off the top of my head, is right up outside this cave, and it's the dragon. I want to give it a shot. I'm doing magic damage now, which should improve my damage. Although it is a bummer that I have 8 flasks. I have to run away to get more flasks. Also, there is kind of a... If we want help fighting the dragon from that one guy, we apparently have to die to the dragon, so I guess this would be a time to potentially do that. Doing good damage. Feel good about this. Dragons are also really, like... They're the first enemy, boss enemy that I learned to fight. Oh, he doesn't do any damage. Yeah, until he spits fire at me, then he'll destroy me. Jump off the horse? Trying to get off the horse here. There we go. He can't do that. Oh, he can do that. He's allowed to big steppy. It's kind of like his God-given right. Alright, let's keep this fight going. Charizard used Tail Whip. Uh-oh. Here's time to die. Nope. Got 5 more healing flasks left. Usually if you run far enough to the left, it works out. But kind of hard to fight him at night too. Oh, he despawned. There he goes. Kind of a... Sometimes the boss fights, especially with the dragons, they can just be kind of messy. They want to do that over and over again. Oh, actually, I love it when they do that. I dodged too early there. Yeah, a little bit of a messy fight here. Jeez, okay. That would have been a cool hit. Not much fire. There's really not much you can do except for wait when there's fire. Oh, did he? Yeah, I did. Got it. Oh, I sure missed there. Oh, I got it. Good. Let's heal just for good luck. favorite move. Yeah, dragon down. Dragon heart. New draconic power available. I think it's just like the regular flame. Or the regular upgraded flame, so we'll just fire. We will be doing arcane build at some point for dragon spells, because they're just too much fun. I feel like there's one item around here somewhere where the dragon was. The dragon started over here. It's there. I'm looking for this guy. I'm wondering what happens if we talk to him now, because I'm pretty sure if we fast travel anywhere, he's gonna move. So we just beat the dragon, and he's someone who can help us with that. I have a feeling his dialogue won't progress.
Beautiful work.
Oh, no.
Felling that dragon. And as such, there's something you might like to know. The heart you brought back. It's used in dragon communion. If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast.
Thank you. We already discovered
You
that
must not
island.
forget, though, those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity, their hunger for dragon, their yearning only worsens until the floodgates burst.
Don't I know it?
Unleashing eternal torment, the strength of a mighty dragon. Magnificent, but deadly. It's no surprise that dragon communion is ruinous.
Well, I'm gonna be a dragon. That'd be
You must not
great.
forget, though, those who partake their hunger until the flood.
Yeah, all worth it. Yeah, if we fast travel here, we can look at that spell, that incantation. It is true that your character becomes all dragony. Am I in the right place? No, I'm not. Let's go here. Yeah, like you get all dragony if you eat a bunch of dragon hearts, but it doesn't affect the endings. I kind of wish there was like one ending that got affected by that, but I don't think there is. And yeah, this is if we want the dragon fire. No, this is not what we unlocked. We have to go to a different communion church, because this is the first one you get, and you can only unlock so much here. So the next one is over in Caelid, but we can't go to Caelid until, well, we can if we want, but we got stuff to do. We gotta help Kenneth Height here. We talked to him. It would have made sense to talk to him and then go down here. Basically, he gets chummy with us. He tells us about Godwin over here and how he thinks he's a, you know, a scaredy cat or whatever. He's just not like a good ruler. He almost doesn't accept our help because we're tarnished. he's like, "Oh, I guess you could help. You're just a tarnished, but take what help I can get." So we're gonna go here. His castle's been overrun by people that he's not a fan of, and I think the best way maybe this way. Through Bear Town. There's so many bears here. This is like another area where, like, when I first started playing the game, it was very intimidating to come through here. And it still kind of is, because, like, I can't... If I get multiple bears on me, what am I going to do? I'm going to run. That's all I can do. But it does mean that, like, this swamp, for example, barely spent any time in it. You gotta run. Done the order of everything a bit haphazardly. But that's kind of the fun of this game too, is you can kind of do stuff in whatever order. Another game that comes to mind that was like that, but although entirely kind of a weird comparison, but Tony Hawk, all the games, you could like run around and do different missions and do them in whatever order you wanted. Like, I think that's fun. But I'm also not the best curator for like ordering the missions. I think there is something to be said for like when it comes to like a cinematic playthrough of this game, you could choose how you want it to unfold in a way that it could, like, you could make some cool stories with it, I think. Because you don't, like, obviously this is kind of a completionist run, but like a completionist run, there's so much density to it that, like, you know, I think there's something cool about highlighting certain missions and like focusing on a certain story and path. Like, if I don't know how many people have explored that specifically, but I guess if I get into this game enough, which I'm already halfway there, I think, something I would consider doing, making a playthrough. But then at that point, if you're making a cinematic playthrough, you gotta have all the smooth mouse movements and like maybe have plans for what weapons you'll switch to throughout, or you know, when you acquire a weapon, switching to that weapon kind of deal, because otherwise, you know, just like going through the game, like I've played this whole beginning area with the same two weapons, the Zweihanders. That's all because I want to do the PvP with the Zweihanders as my first build, but you know, using the same weapons for too long doesn't make for the best gameplay either. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I hadn't really thought of it, of making a flavored playthrough, you know. But also might make me think about 'cause there's different routes to different endings. You can skip a lot of content. You can take a lot of different ways. There are certain things that are always the same, you know, like you always gotta beat all the bosses no matter what. how you beat him can be very changed drastically. So, time to get cracking on this castle. See how stompy we can get with him. I don't think we even hit him. Oh, we did. These guys are just stunned. That's the word. Yeah, that was cool. That's fighting with some style. These guys are getting in a fight. Everyone died. It's tragic. Yeah, that would be tough though, to do like a smooth camera movement gameplay for an entire game. I play with controller. I'd probably have to switch. Well, I'd have to stop using the flick stick, which is this. I guess you guys could tell me too if it gets too annoying. Otherwise, the gyro is fairly smooth. I love that the stomp. These rats do not want to get hit. I guess I can't blame them. Also some movesets I'm not even using properly. Like, go ahead and stay down there. Yeah, flattened him. This guy doesn't stand a chance. A lot of people, I think a lot of guides point this guy out as like the good guy to fight early on because of the bleed weapon he drops. Which is, oh wait, because of Bloody Slash, I guess. Because it allows you to apply that Ashavor to a weapon and then get the bleed scaling on non-arcane weapons. Is everyone, I think the two most popular builds are like the Moonveil build, which is like an index build, and then the bleed builds, which are like Rivers of Blood. Vectus Medallion, we won't need that for quite some time, but it is good to have. What's the next place to drop down? I guess just straight down. Is it here? Don't know if there's any secrets. I don't think there are. There's a secret. Smoothing stone. Secret smoothing stone. It's good enough for me. than that guy. We'll leave him. We gotta have someone who tells the story of what happened here. Now that we're done here, we can go back. Talk to Kenneth.
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Alright, it's a dagger. Those are cool.
Right then. Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Haight, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch. Ah, yes. I've been meaning to ask. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
I think this is interesting because I don't think it matters what you do here. I want to see what he says, though.
Excuse me? Well, such foolishness have I never seen. Well, not that I can't sympathize with your choice. Such a miraculous manifestation of felicity is like to startle one such as yourself. Should you change your mind, do visit me at my fort. What
I'll
is
change
it?
my mind now.
Have you put your misgivings to rest?
I have.
Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erd Tree blessed. Right then. Time for I've much to do. First...
Yeah, okay, so one thing I goofed up is that there's like a side of grace somewhere over here, and I didn't get it, so boo-hoo. I'm gonna have to ride on my horse. But the other thing is that guy, I think he and Patches are able to get the demi-humans to play nice, and he's not a tarnished. He's from like the old, I don't know, the old times, I guess. He looks like he hasn't aged a whole lot. But there's, I guess there's a few people like that too. The Lands of Between are like an ageless place in a way. But I don't know. Hear that. We don't need that. Got a trader here.
Dear customer, yes, right this Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Okay, cookbook, axe. Shield is a shield. I guess it's a cool looking shield. I'll buy some of these. Well, no, I don't think I need to. So I still have access to invasions, I believe. Yeah, I do. Where's my site of grace? Am I walking past it over and over again? Thought it was over here. Maybe it's up there. Either way, I gotta find it. That's the castle. You know it's somewhere. Down here. Maybe it's further south. I certainly didn't check everything over here, but I really don't think there's anything over here. Except for some wonderful scenery. But that's kind of everywhere. Up for a second, just in case. Scarab. Ruins here. I think I already was here. Yeah, no, I've really been here. I do remember something being over here too. Kind of don't think it's important, but nope. Mistake. Sacrificial twig. Well, not very useful. Use that to protect your runes in some fashion. I think this allows you to do this. Yeah, you can do that. There's gotta be a site of grace around here. Or I mean, I know I could use like a map for reference, but and I didn't visit here, so. Pick up item. Correct. I don't know why I'm picking these up. I don't use runes. I don't tend to, anyways. I've got so many stockpiled from the previous playthrough. It's, maybe I'll create like an invasion save file that has like a ton of runes on it so that that first invasion of the day kind of thing always drops a lot of runes for whoever beats me, even though that's not much of an achievement. It could be rewarded like it is one, though. Yeah, I may have to stop looking for the Site of Grace. I've kind of spent a ridiculous amount of time looking for it as it is. For something that, like, there's this. Yeah, things didn't go great for... What is that over there? It's an enemy. It's another enemy. Oh man, yeah, this whole Site of Grace business is vexing is the word that I'm gonna use. It's very vexing. We've got that, which is bizarre. I don't know what's going on here. Open for business. Heck? That's so weird. How is there not a Site of Grace here? Am I just done? Probably just done. Maybe it doesn't appear yet. Maybe that's why. Like, there's some changes that happen around here partway through the game, and I don't think we're there yet. So which is why we don't have a Site of Grace. So we'll deal with it. Let's move on. We should have 10 minutes ago, probably. At this point. Still got us. It's gonna be gone now. Love these ones. I wonder if they'll stand out if I get near Kenneth. None of them have attacked me yet. Oh, there we go. Isn't this where Kenneth was supposed to be? Or is he up here? Can't do ladders. Weird. Okay, am I... Now I feel like I'm all mixed up. That says he's here. What the heck? Why is he still there? Doesn't make any sense. I accepted, because again, there's no Site of Grace that we could find. So... we teleported, he's gonna still be there? Maybe that was my mistake. Is that I didn't touch a Site of Grace. See, now he's gone. Okay, wonderful. This has been an experience. I think I went about this the worst way you can, but this is not a puzzle game, at least not this part. But I made it one. But hey, we get to cross in at dusk, I think. That looks pretty cool. Does she see anything different? Well, he's there. Where are you, Lord Kenneth? Well, he's in his castle now. That's what we're gonna go actually do. Whoa, the sky turned there. I think it switched to night. That looked cool. Just to make sure too, it's like we checked that all out. But come on, Kenneth. Let's get to business here. Let's talk. Will they leave me alone? No, they will not. That was fun. Didn't quite get him, but...
You, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
Good luck, buddy. There's nobody here.
I must begin my search for a true and stalwart.
That's where it ends. This is where his story ends. He drops something if we kill him, but I'm gonna leave him be. I'm gonna let him think about what he's done. He abandoned his castle, and look at the place now. This is what happens when you leave the oven on. Okay, so... have we not explored? We have not explored this, but... yeah, we haven't explored that. We also have not done this either. It doesn't end, which is good. Kind of. Also, technically, there's a whole dungeon in here too, in the Stranded Graveyard that we passed up right at the beginning. It's a dungeon you're supposed to just come back to, but we could probably handle it. So I'm gonna do the artist check. Seems like a good place to start. Yeah, this is I'm doing all this content as well as the boss here, Godric. I'm doing all that with my swords level 10. And then after that, I'm just fully upgrading. And if that's too high of a level, I'll just swap weapons because there's a really cool weapon over here that I want to get. But we're just not there yet. We gotta go to Higher Road Cave. We gotta go to Summonwater Village. We might take a peek in here because I think Alexander's here. This is like, I don't know if this counts as Caelid or if it, but we already took care of everything, so we should be okay to go to Caelid if we wanted to, but and if you're playing through this game, like I encourage you to like do things in the wrong order. Like, yes, you will skip over some dialogues, which is some of the things that I'm making a point not to miss on this playthrough. But like, I think just you should never worry about that, especially for your first playthrough, because the way you experience it is just can be unique to you. So you should always just let your own story unfold with this game. Although if you haven't played this game yet and you're watching this video, then you may, I guess, you know, you may not have plans to play it because it's like too difficult, or you don't have the time, or you just prefer watching people play, and that's all valid too. So I don't know if this is the best Let's Play to watch, but I'm happy to share my views on the game, you know, as boring as they can be at times. So I came to the Art Shack because this is supposed to be your first painting. As you can see, I even like forgot about it. So I've already done one painting. But we need to find this. And actually, I don't know if I know where this is. Which is tough, because what I vowed to do so that I don't miss any of these is I vowed to only hit examine the Y button when I know where that's gonna be, where I gotta go to see that. There's like a church in the background, there's a big cavern, and there's a tree. So like if I had to guess, I would say that it's I'd say this is the tree that we're seeing, this minor, or this minor tree. Oops. Yeah, so I think that's what we're seeing, and then we're seeing this church, and then we're also, so, you know, and then we're looking through some pillars like over here. So like, if I had to guess, some gravestones in front of those arches. So I'm gonna see if that's it. We got the quick travel, the grace. And I don't know, I realize that this style of playthrough is kind of dated for, you know, usually if you're gonna look, or if you're gonna do this, you would do it like closer to when the game releases. But you know, I didn't have the opportunity, and that's okay. There are some games coming out in the near future that I'm going to be all over when they come out. So I'll be streaming those. The makers of Armello have a game coming out that definitely ticks those boxes for me. Carolers. So yeah, these look like those arches that I was looking at, but like not quite. Maybe it's because it's over there. Yes. I think this is it. It's hard to tell because it's night, but as in the background, you can see the church, you can see the tree. Tree looks great at night. Looks that guy should have painted that picture at night. So this is where we're gonna go. After we activate the painting. So now we gotta go back. If you're confident you know where a painting leads to, or if you have a mind to just finish it at that moment, you can save yourself the trouble of going back and forth. But I don't know. I just want to make sure, doubly sure. It's like over here. And I haven't looked at the time. I don't know how long I'll do today. I thought that I'd be able to wrap things up here. Not sure that I will today. I set the... Let's just go here. Let's reset these guys. There's a tree. It's back here. Go. Painter Joe. Oh, this, yeah. Incantation Scarab. I think that reduces the cost of incantations while decreasing your defense so drastically that it begs the question, why would you have reason? But if you're going for a glass cannon build, may as well, you know, I think that's really what it's meant for. You go glass cannon, you don't put points into health, you put everything into damage. But the way the points work in this game, even in PvP and stuff, like, I don't know if glass cannon builds are like as viable as you would think they could be. I guess if you're using like the waves of gold skill or something like really ridiculous like that, then it could make sense to do that. But then it's like it's kind of taking out the sport of it. Like if you're spamming an Ash of War as your only strat, that's not, like, it gets repetitive. It can be effective, but it gets repetitive. So we did the Artist Shack. Now we gotta go over here. The way over here is here, where we saw Alexander and then got distracted. It's almost, yeah, it's pretty late. I thought streaming would make me feel tired. And it maybe has a little bit, but not terribly. I think it's rare for a game to make it feel windy. And this game does, I think it does a really good job of that. It's not windy everywhere you go, so like you don't get used to it. Like, so let's get this pumpkin man. I think he got me before he landed that. Oh no. Stun him. I don't know a lot about these pumpkin guys. Oh, and we got the pumpkin head. I think we may have had, but no, we didn't. Alleviates claustrophobia. Well, it's like those things, yeah. So there is stuff down here. Hope we made that. Good. I feel like I was gonna die there. I want to go this way first. Just to see if there's anything. I don't think there is. There's another way to here, though, which is what I was kind of curious about. Did I get the... There's a site of grace over here I forgot to get. Like that. But we already did all this stuff over here, so it's kind of funny we forgot that. This is where we entered. We're almost done. An upper level here. There's always like I kind of appreciate that there's sometimes layers that lead to nowhere, because it's not nowhere, it's just a different view, or you know, it just makes the place feel more natural, because obviously when you walk around in nature, not everything leads to something, although this kind of did. Turtleneck meat, kind of an odd thing to find. He had it. He had a way down. Lots of notes here. I think I think all of these are like nice view. Ah, comfort. Lake ahead. Oh, okay, that's good advice. Praise the lover. I don't know what they're on about there. Maybe they just mean... Nope, I don't know what they mean. So, the reason why we came over here is that there is a hole, often referred to as a cave, right here. Go in this hole. It's like stuff to do in it. And we're always looking for holes that keep us busy. And this is one of them. So running through here. I like this. I love when you drop into darkness. And I do remember this cave now. This is a classic. Maybe this is where we should start off next time, but it's a good cave. Yeah. Won't leave us a ton to do next time, but like I should get off and then eat and well, I don't know. Part of me wants to start off, like the idea of starting off a stream here is nice because it's like, oh, you know, people tuning in, start off with something interesting. But I don't have that many viewers right now, so I almost feel like there's more likely, you know, someone wants to see it live. It might be towards like our, you know, later on in the stream, or I think it's all chance. You can always catch it on YouTube. But I also like, I don't know, there's so many things that you can spend your time doing that like I don't feel like anybody needs to necessarily check out my Let's Play, you know? I'm not, if my channel stays at like 13 followers, then like I totally understand. Like I will sort of restore my faith in humanity because I'll know, okay, people got other stuff going on, which is it's true. There's always something to do. So here I am. Said I was gonna stop. Elden Ring is great at making you keep going. It's two directions. Which way do we go? Not this way. It's always like a sort of gamer relief that you went the wrong way first, because if you're a completionist, you don't want to miss anything, so. Go this way first? Maybe. Sorry. That, I'm surprised there was the thin beast bones there. Should have been thicker beast bones. This is a big wolf. Oh yeah, I think that covers it. That went in a circle. So yeah, this is a really cool area, and it does not get reused, which makes me wonder, like, called High Road Cave. It's sort of part of the Divine Tower of Limgrave, which is the tower that you go to when you beat Godwyn to activate his Great Rune, or to like meld it or something. I don't know. So the fact that they took the time to make this like a whole cave, we wonder if there's something to be gleaned from this. like the meaning of this place, because it's clearly like it's not just a cave. It's like a spa. And it's a, I mean, I love any area with like running water in a game or in real life. We should have streams everywhere so we can kayak to work instead of driving. Should be able to just drop. This was an area too. It's like, I think I had to have someone tell me how to get down because it's not an easy drop to spot. Shamshir. So if there's any clues as to what this place is about, it's not, this bat does not have them. Neither does this one. But that sword does. Oh. Curved sword with a thin blade of ample length, light of weight despite its larger size. Its slicing attacks come in rapid succession. A devastatingly powerful weapon in the hands of a skilled swordsman. So no lore there, aside from maybe looking at the weapon and trying to glean something from it. But it's just some guy had a Shamshir. It's not like a named Shamshir, it's just a Shamshir. It's not a ShamWow, because it's a sword. Big octopus. Hello. Yeah. It's a pretty quick stun, and that was an insane amount of damage. Let's butt stomp him. Oh, we can't. Not in one butt stomp. We need both cheeks. Okay, there we go. Octopus. These guys are great. My favorite, I think my favorite hat in the game is the octopus head, which I just picked one up. Speak of right when I was talking about it. So now I have 3. They're great. The land octopus whelp worn directly in the head has a lingering warmth, which is interesting. Reminiscent of human skin, so we love that. Those are all great qualities. Those who can withstand the smell will find its organic elasticity excellent for negating strikes. Stat-wise, it's like good versus strike. Like hammers and stuff, I guess. The rest of its stats are fine. Its weight is very good. And it just kind of looks great. Like, it turns you into a little octopus person. So I do like this head, but there's no stat bonuses for it, and the stats aren't great unless you count the strike damage. So even though this thing weighs so much more, it gives me 2 endurance, so it kind of almost pays for itself, and then you get bonus poise. It works out. Got the octopus here. Another spot where it's like you might be tempted to turn around because it's like, where do you go from here? Not like the Radiohead song. But you drop down here. Or you don't. Or you do turn around. Do what you want. Fight the boss. Please hurt me. What? I don't well, I guess I see how it works. Looking at his weapon closer than what I just did. Ow. Guy swiped right so hard. Safe. He's squishing like I'm a spider or something. Such an interesting weapon. I really wish there was something like it in the game. I do not think you can equip that weapon though. Very active fighter here. Oh, I knew I'd not come down there. Big damage. Let's see how Troll's Roar does here. Let's get that special attack chain in. Oh, can we? That's not what I'm expecting. I don't know if the attack's changed there. Well, goodbye. Hooray. Blue Dancer Charm. This is a talisman that I really I think this is amazing for glass cannon builds. It raises physical damage depending on how little you're wearing, like the weight that you're carrying, and ideally you'll have like 10 pounds of weight, but you almost want to use it just for like casting characters that can deal physical damage. So incantation builds, you know, glass cannon and incantation builds could be really good, potentially really good with this, but I don't know if it justifies not wearing armor. So, in most cases. Yeah, I mean, potential's there. Beautiful cave, though. Okay, I think there's only one more thing before we fight Godwin. Godric. I keep mixing up his name. Maybe that's what'll happen is we'll learn his name, go fight him. Can you imagine? Shooting up. Hello, Pumpkinhead. He's having a great day. Yeah, see, that we were underneath all this. So why was that underneath this? And we get the Blue Dancer charm, which almost says something about, like, that's maybe our answer, right? Maybe we'll look at that. Equipment. It has 82 medallions, and I got 2 of these. That's great. That's not gonna clutter. Okay, a cloth doll depicting a dancer garbed in blue, an ancient heirloom of some sort. Ancient, which is interesting. Raises attack power with lower equipment load. The dancer in blue represents a fairy who, in legend, bestowed a flowing sword upon a blind swordsman. Blade in hand, which may be the blade we found earlier. The swordsman sealed away an ancient god, a god that was wrought itself. So that's kind of interesting because you find that guy dead in the center of that cave, and like, in order to seal that off, he had to have stayed in there. So that sword that we took is from this blind swordsman. So the god that was wrought itself. That's what's so weird though, is that it's just kind of like the boss we just fought couldn't have been the god that was wrought itself. Or maybe it could have been. I don't know. It didn't seem like much of a... I mean, it is just a legend, too. So I don't know. What does that all mean? Is there... I feel like it's just sort of like a mini story on the side, but like... you know, I still feel like I don't get the whole picture there. Something doesn't add up. Or I'm missing a piece, you know? Because like the lore in this game, I imagine, or from what I understand, is pretty, like, not completely airtight, but pretty dang, well, airtight in that there's no one to say, there's no definitive way to know one way or another what is meant. And I think that's part of the magic, right? Is that it's a world that's open to interpretation. Which is cool. And this guy's cool. Look at him in his boat. Before we fight him, we should heal. And I have 8 flasks, so I'm just gonna fight him as this. There's a site of grace right there, but let's get the site of grace. Just in case we die. This is pretty much the last thing, I think, before we fight Godwin. Forgot, I'm two-handing the sword, and I have block. I never really block. When you two-hand, you can't block. Bodie McBoatface, let's go. Tibia, Mariner. Fighting the enemies in this is kind of dumb because I think they spawn more. Yeah, they just keep spawning. And I don't know where he went. He just zorped away. He likes to hide. Oh, boat slam. Okay. Yeah. Doing damage. Not a ton. Not as much as his boat's doing. I think there's a way to quick time event him. start to add up. Then he runs away from his support, his allies. So. Can I get it? I wasn't quick enough. My armor and health is making these guys pretty easy, but they're not easy at the beginning of the game. They're serious business. Thank you. It's very handy. There we go. I should have butt slammed him as a finisher, but... So we got Deathroot. Deathroot's our favorite. Skeletal Militia Ashes, which are cool because it deploys these guys, and when you deploy them, when they die, they do this, and then they respawn. Unless they are hit again. Like that. But, that doesn't really keep enemies from killing them. It's just like it doesn't keep us from killing them. So, kind of a mixed... Like, I'm sure they're good against the right boss. Who is this? What? Whoa. I've never...
Ah, a tarnished, are you? With a prowess for weeding Deathroot. I'm known as D.
Yeah, D.
I hunt down those who live in death and weed their Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place.
Let's see what happens when we refuse, even though Garank is awesome.
Oh, all right then. No sense in forcing you.
Alright, that was boring.
Had a change of heart.
Yes, Garank is... he's awesome.
Very well. Show me your map.
What?
I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Oh, thank you.
I have a matter of my own to attend to. I spotted the mark of the centipede here in the village. An ill-omened symbol that should not be. Someone or something threatens the sanctity of the Golden Order and must be eradicated.
Cool. It's going on like its own little quest.
What is it? Still milling about? The map indicates where the gateway is hidden. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Cool.
What is it? The map indicates where...
Yeah, so I already knew where it was. Surprise, but let's look at our map. Sending Gate. Over by the Third Church of America. Cool. So now, while we're here, the last thing I want to do is check out this tunnel. And figure out where my other marker is on my map. Don't need that. What else am I missing? Really not. I really don't think I'm missing. You know what? I am. We haven't been to Witchbane Ruins over here. Anything else we're missing? Went here, thankfully. Possibly haven't been here either. Surprised. I thought we had that covered. We were supposed to do all this with +3 swords, but you know, oh well. Beat the dragon here. Sorry, dragon. Finish that. Yeah, so there's just like a couple things over here. We got the Every Jail already. So Witchbane Ruins, Tombsword Ruins. And there's something special here, but we don't want to do that yet. Because it's, yeah, same with this. So we're going to go to spot number 2 first. I think I'm down to do this. I need to grab a snack real quick. So I'm going to be right back. That's our next destination. Let us look at the rain here. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, it's not raining anymore. I haven't completely explored these ruins, I guess. Oh, yeah, we sure haven't. Whole bunch of turtles. Love to see it. And honestly, a really good talisman in here, the turtle talisman. This gives you extra stamina recovery, which, you know, is it's really helpful. But I have the tear, the flask of wondrous physic. I have the green burst tear, I think it's called, that does the same thing but better. So the sweatshirt on. There. I don't know if there's anything up here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is very close to Kayla now. I don't know if there's any significance to this troll. I think they all have that sword too. So I'm just gonna run past him. And I think the thing that I was looking for over there. I don't think we can get there yet. I think what I'm thinking of is like there's a cave that pokes out the side. Although this game's great at hiding caves. But there's not, yeah, there's like nothing there. There should be. Let's go down here. Maybe I'll find it. Okay, yeah, maybe I mixed up on that. The cave I'm thinking of that where the troll is still targeting me, or it's the wolves. Get this. With flesh. Classic. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking over there. So, oh, I still can't look at my map. Someone, I think that troll is still targeting me somehow, or it's these dogs. And the rune dog. Those jump points look familiar. Maybe that's where the cave is. Maybe. Yeah, and the troll, the troll will not let up. He's so far away. Big jump. And then that jumps up to here, which is where we just were, basically. Let me use my handy dandy telescope. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever I'm thinking of. It's something's not adding up. I know. Pretty sure it's somewhere over here. Maybe it's. Maybe it's up here. Yeah. Okay. So the cave I'm thinking of is up there. And the only way to get up there is to enter the cave through Kaled. So never mind. We're not going to visit this. That's a Kaled activity. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to do these, and then I think we're done. And anytime you use a Site of Grace, I recommend killing this guy. Specifically. I should have done it other playthrough, or when I was here earlier. Because this guy, that guy that we just killed, can drop a weapon that's pretty great. It's like the bandit curved sword or something like that. But the other two guys don't drop it, they have the spears. I don't think they drop the spears either. This word ruin. Get this out of reach. Give him a little poke. Sippy. He's not nice. I feel like we fought these guys though. I'm losing my mind. I'm not. We did fight him. But he's dropping extra runes right now. See, that is after I get slaughtered, I guess. You know, as much as I like doing that jump attack, it doesn't have much of a follow-up to it. Unless you dodge, actually. I guess that's what I should be doing. So yeah, we did that, but I know we didn't do this over here. We did the Evertail. Again, if you're ever dying to see something I did previously. Ooh, look at this. And look at that, too. These guys are headless. That's crazy. I don't know how often this is the thing. 3 headless dudes, bros. What happens when he dies? He drops a bolt. Anyways, yeah, if you ever want to see me do stuff that I've previously done, usually with very little, not really much as far as commentary goes, necessarily. It's out there. It's on my YouTube. I should put my YouTube on my Twitter or my Twitch links. So I don't think I've done that yet. 4th trip to America. So I haven't even been here. We were pretty thorough over here, so I'm surprised we missed this. Sacred Tear. It'd be kind of funny if you could drop Sacred Tears for other players. It's the beach. The beach is interesting because there's just like a whole bunch of scrunkly dudes, like really thin, gangly dudes down there, and I'm not really sure why. Then we miss this guy, of course. He's looking at that tower. There's a teleporter up at the top of that tower. Here, let's pull out the telescope again. Like, if you go up there, it takes you to, like, takes you, like, way up here to the Divine Bridge. And then, just so you can get a peek of what's to come. But first, yeah, gotta go over here. Or lastly, really, this is the last thing. I think this is the last thing we need to do. Oh, look at this. Boy. Those guys can be tough to fight. Yeah. They like to spaz out. A lot going on here, and I'm poisoned. That's not good. I get used to like swapping my inventory. Like some people in PvP, they'll like switch weapons on the fly, which I think is cheating. But you know, if you need to mix it up and you got something else to use, I guess do that. I think it's a little cheap, but it's how the inventory system works. I think what happens is they keep like rolling in the poison. Didn't really get anything from that, but that's okay. Hold down the heat. This is actually not where I meant to go. But I'll go here anyways. Ambush shard, huh?
It will do no good, I swear it. And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates. It will do no good, I swear it.
Dang, so yeah, she's having a rough time. The dialogue stops there. I forget what you have to do to progress that quest line, but we definitely will not miss it because I've never finished that one, and it's because, again, following, you know, it can be hard to follow this what to do in this game. So she said, "You frothing degenerates, you persist, blah blah blah." I don't know who she's talking about yet. I do know that this is not where I meant to go. I meant to go maybe here? Maybe. There's like a cave that I missed. I should have. I don't have it, so I'm gonna look for it. Yeah, I think it's over there. It's kind of cool too. It's like a little place to hide. More headless dudes. It's so bizarre. I don't know what their deal is. Yeah, this is a cave I think I'm looking for. So I did need to go from above. Okay, yeah. Huh. It was not an easy find, this thing. This is, I think the first time I found this, it was like after I'd beaten most of the game. And I don't even remember, like, was there an item in here that brought me here? Maybe. Time to find out. Yeah, it's really not time to find out. It's super late and I should log off, but I'm gonna find out anyways. The first time we run into these guys. Now, usually I would roll, but if you roll in here, you're gonna get poisoned. That's one reason why I love incantations, because you can cure poison with them. Let's go shot. And I don't think spellcasters have that same ability. Since I have 9 faith by default. Yeah, 9. I don't even know if I can use that incantation or not, but we'll find out. That also means I need to find a, well... I think the weight of the seal is too much for my build. So, it may just be something I have to deal with. I can always drink the or eat the boluses, which is what I'm gonna do in a second here. So I'm already poisoned anyways. Let's just deal with them. Poison bone dart. These guys are just like dunking their heads in the, like, I might just leave them be, you know? That's funny. Just having a dunking their heads in the poison pool. Okay, so there's a boss. Oh, and it's a flower boss. Interesting. A very tight space. Oh, that always surprises me. It's like you never expect the flower to just smack you. We get poisony in here. Yeah, I'll just take the poison. I'll deal with it. I also think it's funny that the flower has like a critical hit spot. Right in the pollinators. That might still strike, yep. Viridian Amber Medallion, that was pretty worthless, but it's okay. We got to explore his cave. There's nothing else here. Oh. The only thing I may not have gotten. Silly as it is, this is like the first ruin that you come across. I don't know if I have the wet blade here. There's like a wet blade here, and actually I think I do. This is the first area where like a lot of people get intimidated because this area is like it has the appearance of like an easy area, but and like it's kind of a place where people sort of farm runes at first too. There's two sites of grace, so you can come at it from whichever side you prefer. You can stealth around, kill these guys. But like, yeah, intimidating stuff, especially with this guy here. This guy's like a boss. It's also a place to get some beginner armor though. Gilded Great Shield. This is where the wet blade is, and I'm pretty sure I just grabbed it. Yeah, okay. Well. That covers it. Now we can go next time, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it now. But if I do it now, this is for sure the last thing I do. Yeah, it's a good way to end the video. 100,000 runes, we should probably use those before we fight the boss. After we fight this, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade everything so that we can do PvP.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well.
I wonder if he did like a Neil emote, what he would do. I don't think I have one though. I have this. Nah, it looks like he's still gonna fight me. Uh-oh. Level 10 and level 10 swords and it's already looking kind of easy. Oh, it's my oh, we did 2, okay. No. And you know, I could say that like my armor and stuff is making this too easy and stuff, but still didn't get that. Be okay with that. But like, I also just like picked good armor. I don't know.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Hell yeah. Who wouldn't want a dragon as a hand? Oh, dodged too early. Oh, he picked me up? Yeah, good armor. Just like, I guess I am tired. But it is kind of nice to not have to game over from this. Because I've definitely fought him with lower health and lesser stats. And those are good fights, you know, but they require a lot of restarts. But they're worth it. I'll try and take it seriously now. Keep doing the jump attack. Some weapons, like the jump attack, is a good one to do. These are kind of. Maybe he will kill me. Maybe I will deserve it. 7 flasks left though, so that's a lot. Which. And again, the first time you fight him, you don't tend to have 7 flasks, you tend to have like 4 or 5. If you're a caster, then some of those flasks are dedicated towards your FP. So, like, I think I've probably died, like, 10 times in this fight so far. You can dodge that, but you kind of gotta wait for it, and I didn't wait. Get me. 4 flasks left. You can jump that, so... That was close. Well, it was... I'd say it was a good fight, but...
Of all that is golden,
I wasn't that good in it.
one day
So...
we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
It's great ring. Remembrance of the Grafted. That's how you get the dragon hands. Well, good fight. We can level up. And I can see that this guy's here. This is the guy at the beginning of the castle.
Excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
I don't think he feels it.
Oh, hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
And he sells me stuff. Herb. Why not? Thank you.
Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy. Can I, mate?
Boy, you can.
Now, I can do...
It's kind of funny because, like, he's like, I can do whatever I want now, and then he just stays here for the rest of the game, stomping on this guy's head. I think that's his head. I can't tell because of this message. Read message. Could this be a critical hit? Alright. So, yeah, we did it. It was it was an easy fight, which makes me think, like, I don't know. For the other boss battles, like, I might upgrade my swords or whatever. Maybe. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just use other weapons. But I also might, like, reduce my armor too. Make it a little tougher. Or just be like, or limit my flask use or something like that. I don't know. we'll see. I don't necessarily need to do anything like that because I've kind of like I've done it with low health before. A lot of these bosses, some of these bosses. But fighting the bosses more times just gives you more chances, I guess, to appreciate it. And but it is also just kind of funny getting knocked around by a boss and it not killing me. So maybe I'll just keep it that way. But I think what's interesting, yeah. What else? So I finished that. This is definitely where I'm signing off, I think, but beating him made me realize something. So yeah, we're definitely going to sign off here. Next time, we're gonna level up my gear, and we're gonna head to Kaled. We're gonna go somewhere over here. I forgot where. Anyways, wow, this guy got a happy ending. Well, thanks again for watching. Have a great one.